Welcome to Grade A Fun.
What's up, y'all?
What up?
Hey, so today I want to talk to you about a bunch of different topics.
Nice.
So one of the first things I want to talk about is finish your artwork.
Finish your work.
Now, I don't know if you're familiar with Jake Parker or LaShawn Thomas, but if you follow him on Twitter, you get a lot of really good advice as an artist.
Don't forget to subscribe to
in
my
general.
channel.
So, I recommend that you get involved in social media. There was a time where people who know me, I would say social media is terrible.
That's what I used to say.
Terrible.
That's what I used to say.
But the reality is that, especially in this day and age, there's a lot of creatives who are very willing to share their thoughts, their processes, some of their success and failures, and just some general tips and wisdom. So one of the tips that I came across this week between both of those two guys, Jake Parker and LaShawn Thomas, name dropping.
What?
I don't know him personally, but name dropping. Anyway, they're talking about one of the most important things that you can do is finish your work and not chase after this idea of perfection or trying to do the best work you've ever done and never ever having those projects see the light of day. That it's important that you complete them, get them done, and get them out there. So, in my opinion, the more that you hold on to your projects, to your concepts, to your ideas, to the things that you're developing, and that nobody sees them except your personal circle of friends, the less likely you are to get good, solid feedback. So you're not investing your life in a project that has no appeal whatsoever.
Yeah, really.
So some of these paintings that I do, these little head sketches, these are not really designed as something that I'm looking for people to fall in love with, to be like, that's the best face I've ever seen, the best character I've ever seen. Part of it is just me being disciplined to continue to develop my skill sets, push myself to complete some artwork almost every single day, at least. At least a good portion of the week.
Yeah.
But trying to commit to finishing these and not just doing really loose sketches, because there was a period where I was in love with just sketching and sketching and sketching. And there's nothing wrong with sketching and sketchbooks, but at some point you have to learn what it looks like, what it feels like, for you personally,
Nobody else.
as an artist, to complete your work. Why is that important? Because if you've never seen yourself complete your artwork, you never know when you can say that your work is finished.
Indeed.
So you can get to a state where you're just constantly fussing over things, fussing over details, and then every time you learn something new, you go back and you fuss with it again, to the point where you never do any other work.
What?
You're just working on that one same thing
Are you serious?
forever. So it's really important that you get into the habit of completing your artwork, and not just like these solitary little head painting things. Those are great. Those are really for me, so I can develop my skills. I have other projects that I'm developing, blah, 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 blah. But it's important to finish artwork so you can get into the habit of developing your confidence with completing things. So when you start developing whatever it is you're developing, books, animation, video games, that you have confidence in knowing when you're getting to the end. And that helps to keep you inspired.
It sure does.
And it's all about staying inspired.
Stay in the game, people.
If you ain't inspired and you making art the heck you making art for?
Ooh. Grady fun.